Hi guys, I'm Kario.
I'm Colin.
Welcome back to the House Hoppers. Today we're gonna cook stuffed peppers, vegetarian ones.
This one's Cario's speciality, so I'm going to get out of the way and leave him to it.
The ingredients of today's dinner are 6 bell peppers, 1 tin of black beans in water, 1 tin of sweet corn in water. Now we should have picked 1 tin of chopped tomatoes, but we were not very careful, so we picked the peel plum tomatoes instead. It's not a disaster, it means you'll have to chop it a bit, but normally you can get it chopped. Some cheese, again the cheese, it depends how much you want to put. A little bit of turmeric, some coriander leaf, dried, but you can actually use fresh coriander if you got. We house sitting here, so we just use what there is. Ground allspice, this is optional. You can use paprika. You can also add a little bit of pepper, black pepper. Then we're gonna use 3 onions. We're using 3 because they're a little bit on the small side, but you can use 1 big one or 2 medium ones. Now we're gonna use lentils to mix with the rice, red lentils. This is for protein, as this is a vegetarian meal. It's not necessary to use lentils, but I find that they mix very nice with the rice. First things first, we need a saucepan to put the rice and the lentils in, and we're going to use this glass. One full. So as you can see, I mix the red lentils with the rice. I'll put a few more lentils actually. That should be enough. And after that, we need to add twice the amount of the rice. So that would be 2 of those glasses. And because I also added quite a few lentils, I'm going to add another half a glass of this water to be on the safe side. And then I'm going to turn this on to boil. So the rice is ready, and the rice and lentils, and I added a couple of tablespoons of olive oil while it was cooking, so that looks nice. You see what I mean about adding the red lentils? It gives a nice mixture just rather than just being rice. Then I've chopped the red onions. There's quite a lot of red onion here, but never mind, you cannot have too much red onion. And also a few cloves of garlic. Then we grated some cheese. You can buy grated, but we had a block of cheese. Open the tins of the corn and the reds and the black beans. Chop the plum tomatoes that were not chopped, but normally you wouldn't have to do that. Now what we're going to do, after we wash the peppers, these are washed, we're going to cut the tops off. So you cut the top like this first. And you repeat the process. And then afterwards you need to get rid of the inside. Now I've turned the oven on 190 degrees to preheat it. That is 375 Fahrenheit. And you can see the peppers, the nicer empty. What you could do with the tops you could actually, after you fill them up, put the lid back on. Well, the red one actually, because the red button. For this one, we're just gonna have them open with the cheese on top. So, next thing to do, in the frying pan, we're gonna add some olive oil, and then we're gonna start mixing things. We're gonna put the garlic and the onion. Now, in the description of the video, we will put all the ingredients and how much we use, plus how much it costs, because this one is quite an inexpensive meal. The most expensive ingredient are the peppers. If you have them in the garden, even better. And I'm going to add also the sweet corn and the black beans, the lovely black beans. I really like the consistency that they have. And of course, don't forget to stir. You need to keep stirring. Don't forget, all this is gonna go in the oven as well with the peppers, so you don't want to overdo it. Now, I do add a little bit of turmeric. I put turmeric in most things. I love turmeric. Then add some coriander leaf. And then, of course, we're gonna put the allspice, because we don't have paprika. But allspice is just fine. As you can see, I don't take measurements for those. I just put them liberally. We continue to mix nicely. Add the tomato. So this is ready now. I'm turning it off and I'm gonna leave it in the pan. In the meantime, I'm heating up some water and I'll wait until it starts to simmer, and then I'll add the peppers for 3 minutes. Right, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix some rice into the saucy mix with the beans and the rest of the ingredients. Now you can see everything has been mixed nicely and it's ready to fill the peppers. But what we need to do first is to put the peppers in the water. That's why we have been boiling this water. I'm going to turn off the heat on it and I'll put the peppers in for approximately 3 minutes. Make sure they go in properly. Try not to burn yourself.
Why are you doing that?
We're doing this so that we don't have to put the peppers to cook in the oven beforehand. Alternatively, you can put them in the oven before and take them out and then stuff them. So I'm going to leave that for 3 minutes. So 3 minutes have passed. And I'm getting out the peppers from the hot water and I'm putting them upright on this cooking tray.
Are different coloured peppers a different variety?
I don't think so. They're all called bell peppers. So
if you know, leave us a note in the comments.
yes, let us know. And now the next task is to start filling the peppers with this lovely mix. Ooh, it's a little bit hot. You want to fill them up quite well. Just leave a little bit of space for the cheese, but we're not going to use too much cheese on top. So they're fine like this. So I have stuffed all the peppers, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little bit of cheese on top. This cheese is ordinary cheddar cheese. You can use spicy cheese if you want. It's up to you. Red Leicester, whatever you want. My mother does them with feta cheese, and she puts egg inside the peppers as well. We're gonna put those for 40 minutes in the oven, but because we have quite a lot of mix, halfway through we're gonna take the tray out and put this mix around the peppers with some more cheese on top. I don't want to put that from the beginning because it might overcook the mix. So as I said earlier, 190 degrees Celsius or 375 Fahrenheit. 20 minutes in, we're gonna get the peppers out and put some of this mix around them. That smells nice. They're looking good already. So I'm going to fill the gaps around them with this mix. Because it's going to be very nice to eat as well. Now I'm going to put it all around, just spread it. Then on top of it I'll put some more cheese. This is optional, you don't have to add the cheese, but it will melt really nicely and protect the rice mix below from getting too crispy. And now that's gonna go in. This is looking good. And as you can see, the mix between the peppers is gonna be also really nice to put on the plate.
I mean, for most people, I think that could feed a family of 4.
Yeah, easily. I mean, we're gonna be eating this for 2 days.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use this spoon. Like I said earlier, we use what we have. So get pepper out on the plate. And then we also scoop the mix and put it on the side. It smells absolutely lovely.
It does.
And there it is. Yes, this is cooked really nicely. As you can see, the pepper is very nicely cooked. Now with this meal, the ingredients that you use are up to you. There's so many variations you can do. Like I said, depends what kind of cheese you want to use, different herbs and spices. You can make it much spicy. Some people add chili pepper inside.
And obviously it's popular to use meat, minced meat.
Yes. You can also, for vegetarian option as well, you can use corn. But I think the mix of lentils, rice and beans plus the cheese gives you the protein, which is important for vegetarians, and it's much healthier than using the corn, which is processed protein.
So I'm looking forward to my tea. So we're going to say goodbye for this one. Hope you've enjoyed the contents.
Please let us know if you have alternative recipes for the stuffed peppers. It'd be interesting to try another variation. As I said, my mother does it with feta cheese and she keeps the lids on the peppers. But there's so many ways to do it. Please let us know in the comments.
Do like and subscribe to help us grow the channel.
And we'll be together again pretty soon with another recipe.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.